In my opinion, the Seattle Seahawks have the makings of a possible Super Bowl contender. I think they're a Super Bowl contender when you look at the defensive side of the ball, and the defense travels, especially in the playoffs. That's exactly what you need, you need to be firing on all cylinders to really give yourself a chance. However, you also need to be able to bring a run game. I know it's a passing league, but if you ever look during the playoffs, all these passing teams, right, they end up mishapping. Right? It's just the nature of the beast, right? The possessions are so damn crucial, right? It's so tense in the playoffs that you need to be able to control a little bit of clock, and you need to be able to loosen up a defense. Seattle Seahawks not playing in concert as far as the zone flow goes, and the interior portion of the line is leaving a lot to be desired. So where would they be at with an inside run game and with the zone flow cutback creases? I want you to watch Anthony Bradford on this play. They'll shift gaps, right? His guy will be on the inside of him. His responsibility would be then to either cross face or to be able to wash this guy down. You can see a better example of it from Abe Lucas here, who does wash his guy down, which would leave Zach Charbonnet the ability to cut back and take this one-on-one with a cornerback like Derek Stingley, right? We know what's going to happen to Derek Stingley, right? He's going to be, let's put it, you know what I mean? He's going to be in the hospital, right? Trying to tackle Zach Charbonnet, right? He's going to be somnambulism. But if you see it right here, look at this. Anthony Bradford, well, you think he would be dope on this, look at that. That's too easy. It was set up perfectly, too. Now, watch a better example of this after they switch the guys. Look at Abe Lucas. Boom. He's going to get in on his man. He's able to center him a little bit better so that way he can angle and control him. Look at, he angles him and controls him, being able to wash him down, right? He's out the play. He got him completely out the play. You can see right here where A.J. Barner was doing work. This is the play right here. You want to get someone isolated on either a linebacker, but especially on a DB on plays like this. Right? You just can't get it to the second level. It's hard to blame a running back when you have plays like this and they can't even get this shit out of park, right? It's barely out of first gear. And look at that. 25 Houston Texans all on him, right? So that's wild to me, right? The Seattle Seahawks, especially somebody like Anthony Bradford, you would think he would excel in some shit like this, but he lacked quickness on this particular play. Now look at him. He's damn near on the side of the man right here. So Charbonnet doesn't even have the ball yet, and Bull is already in the backfield. And look at this, man. Fertilizing himself. Terrible, man. Absolutely terrible. You can tell they read the scouting report on Kenneth Walker here. And with D'Amico Ryans as a head coach, I would expect nothing less. He's one of the best linebackers, one of my all-time favorite linebackers, period. He definitely understands gap principles. So he knows that Kenneth Walker likes to press it. Right? You'll see him press the joint, and then a lot of times he'll bounce. Right? That's not what you want from somebody if you know you have all gaps covered. Right? All gaps going to be covered. You know he's going to do this. So right. So what do? They tell players like Will Anderson to make sure they keep that outside contained, and then they'll shoot over the cornerback as well. Check it out. Look at that. All guys cover it, make them bounce it, and then stick. Yeah, that's exactly how you would play with him, right? He's not going to take the path. Well, he's going to take the path of least resistance. Sometimes, man, you just got to go ahead and just get it, right? Just get it. You don't want to lose his yards. You'd rather it be no gain than to lose 3 or 4 yards right here. And they set you up perfectly to do that. Damn. But look at the linebackers right here. I'd love to be a linebacker and be coached by D'Amico Ryans, right? Gap sound. Look, all the gaps accounted for. These are 3 linebackers here, right? So it's 4-3 scheme. To'o. Alshire, you see where he's going. Right, you see where Speed's going. And then you can see where the outside contain would be. And then, if necessary, Petrie will help as well. Like I said, they're very newsy in the run game. Look at that. Bam. If you're Kenneth Walker right here, you just got to pull the ripcord and make sure that you don't lose yards. You'll see this on several occasions right here. It's just one-on-one with you and Al Shire. Get yourself a yard, right? Just plow into him. That's just this run is done. It's just plow into him. You can't make chicken salad out of chicken shit every time. You can't hit homers every time. Go ahead and get physical. See what you can do. See what you can get out of it. This ain't going to do it right here, trying to bounce it to the outside all the time. A.J. Barner, a potentially incredible receiving tight end. Definitely going to need a little bit more work here in run blocking. Check this out. Boom. He gets taken to the candy shop, right? He made Charbonnet have to shift the direction that he was going right here. Boom, look at that. He can't anchor down with 1 foot at all. And look how far that one leap goes. Bang. That was like 5 yards. That was like half a first down off of one block and then continue to be taken there. There's nowhere to go with this. Charbonnet wanted to press it front side, probably behind Zabel here, but decides to take it up into the teeth of the defense, and Togiai is not playing that shit. Not at all. Boom, Tommy Togiai. Look at this. Boom, look at the records and carnage shit going on there. What do you notice, though? Right? There's no gentrification going on. Nobody being moved off the spot. Right? Where's the horses that are just blowing people off the snap right here and reestablishing the line of scrimmage? Everything is still right where it started. It's hard to run like that, man, especially against these teams that have really good defenders like the Houston Texans. Damn, Togiai fired up too. Look at him right here. Look at that. Boom. Whoa, what happened? Boom. Bobo caught a stray right here. Damn. Look at Abe Lucas had to look too. He was like, what? He said at the end, Abe Lucas looking like, damn, who was that guy? Tommy Togiai, baby. Obviously, Clint Kubiak known as a zone wizard, but a couple of the better runs were of the gap variety. You get a pin and pull right here. Sundell on a pin. You get Anthony Bradford coming around on a pull. And you get the entire flow right here kind of washed down. And then Charbonnet 88 on this one. I love it. Very physical. Right here. Bang, bing. Look at him breaking tackles. Broke a tackle. Will Anderson getting downfield. Look at it slower. Boom. The pin happens. Rankin's getting upfield really quick. So he essentially runs himself up out of the play right there. And Sundell ushers him out. Like, don't mind if I do. Usher you up out of this play right here. And you get Zabel washing it down. Charles Cross come in to seal. I like that, right? That was a surprise right here. Speed had to come and meet that force right there by Bradford. I know that's not an enjoyable occasion, right? Boom right there, then Cross on the seal. But man, I don't know how Will Anderson got around here. Cooper Kupp, yeah. Cooper Kupp trying to block Will Anderson. He's a great blocker from a receiver standpoint. That ain't gonna happen. But great job by Charbonnet here. Will Anderson is way too high on somebody like Charbonnet. Not gonna happen. He runs through that there. And then bang. Got himself some extra yards. Oh, they yanking on it. Nope. Boom. 2-3 car pileup as well. Saubert, without a doubt, the best blocking tight end on the team. But you can't just run the ball all the time when he's in the game because you start telegraphing. But you can see right here, he's doing work on speed on his lead draw. Look at that. Brady Russell with a cut block, right? How soft is that to me? Why you got a cut block? You're in the open in the middle of the field right here, right? You're going against Al Shire. He's going to dive at the feet, right? He gets him on the ground. He does his thing, no doubt about that. But that's some chicken shit. I hate that shit. He dove right at his knees. He has no choice but to do this, right? We seen Uchenna Nwosu get hurt like this. I hate those type of blocks, bro. It's chicken shit. But speed right here, right?
What more can I say?
Top Billin.